So Frenzy kinda sucks in Morrowind. Comparatively speaking, of course, you can still use it to make NPCs or creatures hostile to you, the player. Which is good if you want to brutally murder an NPC and do it legally. But let's say you cast Chameleon on yourself and then cast Frenzy on an entire room of NPCs. Nothing will happen, well, at least until Chameleon runs out. When it does, they will then proceed to attack you and continue to ignore each other. NPCs in Morrowind have an attribute called Fight. Fight is a value that can go from 0 to 100, with 0 meaning that they will never attack first, and 100 meaning that they will always attack, no matter their relationship to you. The Frenzy magnitude raises that number, and as far as I know, the level of the NPC you're trying to frenzy is irrelevant, which changes in later games. In Skyrim and Oblivion, the spell's level is what ultimately decides whether a frenzy works or not. Unfortunately, the fight stat is player-centric. If the game wants two NPCs to attack each other, raising the fight value doesn't help with that. So tough luck if you're trying to get your enemies to kill each other for you. But Frenzy does get an upgrade in Oblivion, which allows for such things to happen from then on. Or rather, the new aggression attribute is different, as if it's raised enough, it causes NPCs to attack everyone around them. It works more or less the same way in Skyrim. Unfortunately, NPCs in Morrowind don't really have a relationship that's not centered on the player. As you might have seen at some point if you've played Oblivion for a longer period of time, NPCs do sometimes attack each other in that game. And for example, if a guard fighting bandits alongside another guard were to accidentally hit that other guard, the other guard would respond accordingly. Meanwhile, in Morrowind, if you want to make your enemies fight each other, the only way to achieve that would be by using the stupidly expensive command spell from the Conjuration School of Magic. Once you cast command on someone, they are treated by the game as if they are your summon. If they start fighting with someone during the spell's duration, their conflict will continue even after it runs out. Anyway, Frenzy is useful in Morrowind if you want to make your murders legal, which is good enough. But it only gets its true power in Oblivion, where casting it makes your enemies kill each other for you. But one more tip. You don't need a long duration frenzy spell. Once the fight has started, it won't stop until someone is dead. Even 5 seconds, perhaps even less, is enough. Now, frenzy is pretty good, but there are other illusion spells that are better. If you want to see all illusion spells ranked worst to best, see this video next. Watch it right now. Thanks for watching.